Motorcycling is an effective and exciting means of transport. But to get the best out of our machines, we need to understand a little about them and to give them regular attention. This will not only cut down on repair bills, it will help to ensure the roadworthiness of your machine and consequently your safety. If anything goes wrong with your machine, you must be able to diagnose where the trouble lies. If a light goes out, you suspect the bulb. If you replace the bulb and it still does not work, you suspect the connections and so on. So let's assume that your headlamp doesn't work. First, check another light. If that's okay, then you know that the battery is all right. So check to see if the bulb in the headlamp needs replacing. You'll see if it's blackened or the filament's broken. If the bulb is okay, then carefully check all the headlamp connections. See that they are clean and making good contact, particularly the earth. Now let's look at all the things that must be working to enable your bike to start. First, there must be sufficient fuel in the tank. If there is, and your bike still won't start, then is the fuel tap on? If that's okay, then check that fuel is reaching the carburetor. Simply unscrew the drain screw in the base of the carburetor and see that fuel flows freely. Now is there a spark? Place the sparking plug on the cylinder head with the lead connected and turn the engine over. The spark should be visible if the plug is okay. If you have problems with cable controls, you should check that they are routed properly. And that they are not trapped anywhere. And also, they've been properly lubricated. And have a very careful look for any signs of fraying. If there are, then the cable must be replaced. If your bike has any handling problems, first check that the tyres are in good condition. See that they're inflated to the correct pressures and that they are suitable tyres for your machine. See that the wheels and tyres are true by spinning them and holding a pointer against them like this. And if all that's okay, then see if the wheel bearings are worn by attempting to rock the wheels from top to bottom. And also check the steering from lock to lock to see that it turns freely. Another factor which can cause handling problems: have you put too much weight in the panniers or top box? So fault finding is detective work. If the engine won't start, check for sufficient fuel. Is the fuel tap on? Is fuel reaching the carburetor? Is there a spark? If a light won't work, say the headlamp, check that the battery is not flat. Does the headlamp bulb need replacing? Check any fuses if fitted. Are the connections clean and tight? Is the earth connection clean and tight? If your cable controls give trouble, check the cables for any sign of fraying. Are they properly routed? Are they properly lubricated? Are they properly adjusted? And for handling problems, you must check that your tyres are in good condition and properly inflated, that the wheels and tyres are running true, that the bearings are not worn, and that you have not put too much weight in the panniers or top box. Remember, if you have any problems, you take your machine to the dealer. But if you take the trouble to get to know your machine, if you keep it clean, and if you carry out the basic maintenance covered in this series of films, you will save money, and you will be contributing to your safety on the road, the most important reward of all.